Hey, what is up, fellow raiders? This is Vulcan Dan, and as you can see here, we have the beam coming out of the portal, which means ×2 Sacred Shard is now live. But we will not be pulling Sacred Shards right now because I am waiting for tomorrow to have the ×10 chance on top of the ×2 to pull Countess Licks. So yeah, I don't have a Countess Licks. We do have the Astralon ×10 event on Sunday, but yeah, I'm going for the Countess Licks because I do have Astralon from the previous Fusion event. So yeah, so I'm going to be pulling shards tomorrow, so be sure to watch out for that video. But for today's video, we are going to take a look at some of the legendaries, some of the old legendaries that are in need of a buff, because of course a lot of you will be pulling sacred shards this weekend, and some of you will be fortunate enough to grab a legendary or two, but not all legendaries are created equal, and a lot of these old legendaries which have been in the game for a year or more, they are unfortunately not that exciting to pull because, you know, while they are legendary champions, their kit is not as exciting, or maybe there's something missing in them. So we are hoping that Plarium will eventually boost them, give them a rebalancing of some sort. They've even actually announced that one of their newer champions, Pixneal, is going to be rebalanced soon. Pixneal is one of the more recent champions, so I hope that some of the older champions get some love in that rebalancing, and we hope that we will get that soon. But alright, here are some of the champions, some of the older ones that I really wish that they will get a rebalancing soon. And the first one is someone that I actually have. He is Basilius Rowanus, and his kit is actually pretty good, and as you can see here, his stats are not that bad. He has decent HP and defense for an attack type champion. He has decent attack, good speed, good crit damage. He even has 30 base resist, 10 base accuracy. So what is bad about him? The main thing is, being an attack type champion, he doesn't hit that hard. So yeah, so his damage, while he has high attack, his multipliers are actually quite low. His A2 right here is supposed to be a huge nuke, even though it's just a single target, but this actually doesn't hit that hard. It ignores 50% of the target's defense, including shield and block damage, but I wish that they would boost the damage or the multipliers of this skill by a few notches. His A3 is a good AoE skill with a stun and a decreased turn meter if the stun is not placed, so it's okay, but still this one also hits very weak. And yeah, I just would like to see him with a little more damage, because it's just sad to see an attack type champion and not hit very hard. And really that's it. His skills are okay, you know, he has this chance to steal a buff, and if the target has no buffs, he will place a block buff, so that's okay. And this one's fine as well, just needs to hit harder, and that's it. I will be very happy with Basilius. Alright, next one, we have Errol. Errol has a good niche in this game. He is a all of his hits are single target. A1, A2, A3, all of them hits a single target, which is, if you're a legendary in this game, you would want at least one AoE skill. Now he does hit hard. He has this extra 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit on all of his skills, so you can just give him a 70% crit rate, and that is fine. Build him with a lot of crit damage. Yeah, and he will hit hard, but the thing is, he will probably just kill one enemy from the other team, and then he will most likely die in the next turn because he doesn't have that much defense or HP. And yeah, he does hit hard, but I just wish that there's something more from his skill, especially something that would help him stay alive. So you probably need to bring a reviver or someone that places increased defense, ally protection to keep him alive. But yeah, he does hit hard, but you know, at least give him an AoE skill or something else to improve his survivability in this game. Next one is from the Skinwalker, War Chief. Yeah, so War Chief actually has a niche in this game. He is excellent for Cold Death, the Magma Dragon. He is in the Doom Tower. But Cold Death is actually the easiest Doom Tower boss, and you can easily defeat him even without War Chief. But yeah, he has this Provoke on his A1, Provoke on his A2, and that's it. He has this Reflect damage, but Reflect damage doesn't do that much in this game. I wish Plarium did some mechanic, or at least make Reflect damage more exciting in this game. But yeah, he has a single target Provoke on both of his skills, and that's it. Nothing else. No AoE. So yeah, he definitely needs a buff. He is very tanky. He does have a lot of defense, a lot of HP, and his damage is of course based on defense. But you know, just having a single target Provoke on two skills, that's not enough for a legendary in this game. Next one, we have Growhack the Bloodied. So very true to his name, he does look like he is smothered in a lot of blood, and he does hit hard. But if you take a look at his A2 right here, it's an AoE hit that fills this champion's turn meter by 20% for each enemy under a decreased speed. So you would think that he would be placing that decreased speed himself. Yes, he does, but it's on his A1. So if he does this A2 first, it actually does nothing, but it's a simple, bland AoE hit. And that's it. You would have to wait for his A1 to land these decreased speed. This is a 2-time random hitter. It's even on a 50% chance to land, so it's not even 100%. So this one, when eventually his turn comes around again, when this is off its cooldown, you will do the AoE again, but probably one or maybe two of the enemies are under a decreased speed, and that's it. Not much happening here. He does have this single target steel turn meter. This is okay, you know, not that bad, but this A2 really needs a lot of work. Probably placing some debuffs, decrease speed, or decrease defense, weaken, stuns. Yeah, he just needs some development on this A2. He does have good stats. Just improve his A2 and he will be fine. Alright, so that's, and in the same faction, next one we have Tila Gourmet. Yeah, so she does have this A1 that steals a random buff, that's fine. A2, another single target, places an HP burn on one enemy, and a continuous heal on all allies for 2 turns if this attack is critical, and an A3 that attacks all enemies with a leech and heal reduction. Alright, so this A3 is fine as an AoE hit. Leech is fine as well. Heal reduction, not that useful. A1 is okay. This A2 though, HP burn on an A2 on a single target is not that useful. Probably make this an AoE hit so that we can use her for Spider. Probably remove this condition that this attack needs to crit in order for the continuous heal to apply. Just simply make that a guaranteed continuous heal on everyone and an HP burn on all enemies. So she will have double AoE skills, and I think she will be decent once that happens. Yeah, that's it. So that's a simple change that they can make, and Plarium has had this champion in this game for a long time, but yeah, still needs a lot of work. Next one is a champion that we hate to face in the Doom Tower because he's very annoying, but if you have him as your own champion, he is very underwhelming, and that is Mortu Macabre. If you face him in the Doom Tower, he seems to proc his peril a lot, but in actuality, he just has a 20% chance to unlock this secret skill. But in the Doom Tower, it seems more like an 80% instead of a 20%. And this hits very hard in the Doom Tower. The weird thing is that his damage for peril is based on HP, but his A1 is based on attack. His A2 is based on attack and HP. I just wish that they made all of these based on attack and probably have to do something about his this peril, make it proc more often, because without peril, the rest of his kit is just meh. You know, he has this heal reduction on his A1, an AoE block buff, which is fine, you know, but it's on a 4-turn cooldown. And for a legendary, this should not be on a 4-turn cooldown. If it is, it should do a lot more than just block buff. So yeah, just needs to improve all of his skills and just change this to attack instead of HP. They actually did this for an epic Jotun, who is, I think, forgot which faction he is in. I think he's in Barbarians. Yeah, Jotun used to be an attack type champion, but they changed him to HP. And yeah, he is a little bit better than before. They should simply do the same for Mortu Macabre, make him just deal damage based on attack. All right, and the last one that I will be mentioning is Queen Ava. Now, again, she does have one area in the game where she is excellent at, and that is campaign farming. But you know, you can that job can be done by Kale, any of the starter champions, by a lot of other champions in this game. So being a campaign farmer as your niche as a legendary champion is kind of sad. She has this A1 heal reduction. Heal reduction, again, is not a very sexy skill in this game. And she has this double hitter that blocks revive. But another epic champion in Phoenix actually does this on his A1. Phoenix is... where is he? There you go. Phoenix does it on his A1, and Phoenix hits really hard. So you can bring him in the Ice Golem, and he does an excellent job. He is a very popular champion for that. Queen Ava here has it on her A2, of course, so it will not happen all that often. So it can be booked to a 3-turn cooldown. But yeah, Phoenix is a much better champion than Queen Ava, and he is an epic. And yeah, this is the skill that makes Queen Ava an excellent campaign farmer. But you know, it's just sad that that's all she's known for. She should be a lot better. Her skin is quite cool. I would love to see her in more areas of the game. So yeah, it's just sad that we have these really old legendaries in this game that Plarium has not yet acted upon and make them a lot better, because it's quite sad if we pull a legendary during these ×2 Sacred Shard events and then it turns out to be something that, you know, it's not that useful. All right, so I wish you luck when you are pulling your Sacred Shards this weekend. I hope you get that nice legendary, hopefully not the ones that I've mentioned. If you do, if you did pull one of those legendaries that I mentioned, let us hope that Plarium gives them a buff very soon. And yeah, tomorrow I will be pulling these Sacred Shards for in hopes for getting Countess licks. All right, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.